I love it. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can I move in? Can I move in, sir? No? Come on. Hello, interwebs, friendos, and gamers. We are back today with some really exciting Phasmophobia news. The long-awaited Eventide update, also known as 0.10.0.0, or the Point Hope Lighthouse update, is finally here. And I couldn't be more excited to go over some of the notes of the things that are changing or have changed that I think are the most important that you need to know in the notes today, as well as take our first look and our first visit to Point Hope Lighthouse. Now, I have done my best in the past 36 or so hours to avoid all the spoilers that I can. I've avoided all of the official kinetic content creators. I've just been lurking the streams. I have not been officially watching because I gotta support the friendos. But we're gonna get into ours alone, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, if you're here, please make sure to do the things you're supposed to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on, leave a comment down below, and let's talk about this. So, Phasmophobia Eventide. Welcome back. We've got an update for you. Due to the size of this update, we have given it the version number of V0.10. Even though the roadmap originally planned different content for that version number, the following updates planned in the roadmap will instead have increased version numbers, but the content and order of the updates remains the same. Point Hope. Point Hope was recently refurbished by a young family seeking something unique to call home. You'll be welcomed by a modern extension, complete with a hallway, closets, and a downstairs bathroom, before entering into the lighthouse's main living room. Decorated with nautical knickknacks, you'll be faced with spiral staircases and round rooms, a first for ghost hunters. This new location features 10 floors, 12 rooms, and a unique layout which will challenge players in new ways. You'll have to use different techniques for some of those pesky ghost abilities while playing on lower evidence game modes. Unlocks at level 15. So if you're a new player, you won't get this map until level 15. And if you're an advanced player or just an insane player like some of us, you won't be able to do some of the ghost testing abilities that many of us do. I'm thinking like maybe Onryo tests might be a little bit different, simply because we know that when you're using your crucifixes, I mean, sometimes that range is a little different. The floors might be affected by it, especially having 10 floors. You might also run into an issue with the miling. I'm thinking maybe Jen. I don't know. We'll have to get in there and see, but these are just some of the things that I'm thinking. We're going to have to get creative when we're testing for ghosts at lower evidence, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun figuring it out. But look at this. Look at this first photo. I'm so excited. Progression. Several progression and equipment items have been adjusted based on community feedback. Player leveling and rewards. The reward XP to level from 1 to 100 has been reduced by 10%, making leveling faster. So something we can all look forward to is the ability to level faster. I'm not going to go through all of the specific details of these, but basically you're going to be able to level up faster. Sunny Meadows Restricted is no longer a small map, which it used to be. It's considered a medium map, and I think that makes sense, especially depending on which wing you're getting. Some of the wings I would say would maybe make it feel more like a small map, but for the most part, medium makes sense, right? You also get more money and a higher reward overall for your medium and your larger maps, which is really exciting. So you're looking at an increase of 125 to 150 for those medium maps and 150 to 200 for those larger maps. Huge exciting change for many of us. Dots has been upgraded. Tier 1 light range has been increased, so hopefully Tier 1 is going to be way more useful. And for those of us who are still quite irritated either by the sound of Tier 3 or just by the general motion of Tier 3, I know sometimes the motion bothers some people. Tier 3's scanning effect can now be paused by interacting with it while it's rotating. So I'm excited to play with that and see what that kind of looks like, but it's going to be good because I know that even though they made it quieter, for me still the sound is, it's still quite irritating. It's still quite irritating. Let's be honest, right? EMF, Tier 1's needle will no longer flicker near or past the 5 value during events and hunts to stop confusion with evidence, which is really nice because we all know Tier 1 gets wild. Tier 1 gets wild. And sometimes you're like, is it 2.5? Is it 3.5? Is it 5.5? Like, what is even going on? So you're not going to see it past 5 during events and hunts, meaning that it's going to be more clear if you're actually getting a 5 or not, hopefully. Tier 3, EMF 5 will now have a unique sound. I'm excited to hear what that sounds like. That was definitely something that's needed. I think making these games more accessible to people regardless of your, disability or otherwise not, is always a good thing. So having things have unique sounds, unique visuals, things like that, always super, super, super helpful. The firelights is another huge change that I'm really excited about. You are getting an increase in the visible light intensity for Tier 1 and 2, which is nice, but I don't think most of us use them for light anyway. However, the thing that I'm most excited about is that the increase in the duration of the Tier 1 and Tier 2 is phenomenal. So Tier 1 used to only last for 3 minutes and Tier 2 used to only last for 5 minutes. Now Tier 1's going to last for 5, which is still like meh, meh, but it's Tier 1. It's a tiny little baby candle. It's like a birthday candle. And Tier 2 is going to last for 10. So when you're doing those Onryo tests, thank goodness, thank goodness you've got 10 minutes for each candle. So still use them, smartly. Use them sparingly, but you got 10 minutes, which is very nice. Also, they fixed it so that the candles and the igniters, your lighters, they should, in theory, work correctly in the heavy rain outside. So it used to be that, like, even if you put them under something in a lot of the campgrounds, it didn't matter. They would still get blown out. So if you had the objective to have the ghost blow out a firelight, you were just screwed. Now, in theory, you should still be able to get it. So we'll have to test that out at some point as well. For headgear, a customizable key binding has been added to the controls page for turning on and off headgear, which is really nice for those of you who want to wear headgear and also grab a flashlight. So there's not going to be that confusion of like, oh my God, am I turning on my flashlight or am I turning off the headgear or what is going on? So hopefully that will clear that up. Turning headgear 1 on and off will now play different sounds to help know which state the equipment is in. So if you're using that Tier 1 headgear, the sound will also be helpful, especially because I know different people's screen sizes don't always show the display where that red button is. So that will be really useful for people. While within range of the ghost event or hunting, Tier 3 will have visual interference, meaning we're probably not gonna have that clear view of the ghost anymore with Tier 3. So I hope you all said goodbye to that. I'm interested to see what this looks like. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I don't know if I have unlocked Tier 3 yet, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to look at that tonight. But keep an eye out because we will. Plus, all tiers will play a new sound, which, is kind of fun. For parabolic, Tier 1's red light will now flicker when a sound is detected. So this is something that is making the game way more accessible, and I love, especially for those of us who don't always hear super well. Tier 3 can now receive sounds from one floor above and one floor below the player using it. And with the new UI, it will show which floor the sound is coming from, which is going to be really helpful. It's going to be really helpful. I can also see this being helpful during apocalypse runs and things like that. Something to think about. You also now have to hold the parabolic microphones to turn them on and off, so you can't just leave them on the ground and turn them on and off. For the thermo, holding down the use button while holding a thermo, tier 2 or tier 3, will continuously update the thermo instead of having to restart after each reading, which in theory should make those thermos more useful. I'm interested to test it out and see if it does actually make them better than the tier 1 now, or if tier 1 is still supreme. Because they did also make tier 1 have randomization to make it a little more consistent with the tiers. So we'll see. We'll see if it actually makes it more poopy, or is tier 1 still the best thermo? Or did you think tier 1 was never the best thermo? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Tier 3 hold time has been reduced from 2.5 seconds. Tier 3 hold time has been reduced to 2.5 seconds from 3 seconds. And Tier 3 randomization has been reduced to make it more accurate. So I am hoping that Tier 3 is more useful. Again, we're just going to have to test it out and see. Tripods and video cameras, the ghosts are going to interact and throw them more. I don't know if that is something that you're worried about. It's not something that I'm worried about. Most of the time, if I'm looking through the camera, I'm looking through it while I'm walking around. I can see where this is going to be frustrating when checking for our wonderful friends, the glory hole. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then, you should meet our friend Johnny. That's all I got to say. Meet our wonderful friend Johnny. I digress. I don't think it's going to be that impactful upon the gameplay, but I could see where it might get frustrating sometimes. Sanity medication. This is a little bit frustrating. Our tier 1 and our tier 2 restoration time is going to be slower. So it's going to take a little longer for your sanity to increase after you take your medication. Womp womp. But tier 3 will now instantly refill your sprint endurance in addition to keeping it full for 10 seconds. So when you go and use that tier 3 and you're out of sprint, you are now going to have sprint again. There's no longer going to be that, oh crap, I'm out of sprint. I'm screwed. Oh well. You can be running from the ghost, use the tier 3, boom, you've got sprint again, which will be really nice. Sound sensors, there's going to be a mute button for each sensor in the truck. So if you're somebody who uses those sound sensors or play with a team who uses those sound sensors, that'll be really useful in helping isolate the different sounds and where the ghost is and what you're hearing. For the spirit box, small environment lights such as lamps must now be turned off to receive a response. So if you're in a room and you're used to being able to leave your lamps on while you're spirit boxing, you can no longer do that. Make sure you turn them off. Also, you must now hold the spirit box to use it with text-based voice recognition. So where I don't use text-based, I can throw the spirit box on the ground, have 3 other items in my hand, and be running around and using spirit box. If you're using text-based, you're going to have to make sure you're holding it in order to use the spirit box. For UV lights, tier 1 and 2 have been swapped for better progression during leveling, because we all know that the glow stick is supreme. Anyway, I think it's still better than tier 3, but that's just my opinion. What do you think? Overall optimization, it says, we've drastically improved the performance of several areas of the game, which will result in fewer stutters, higher FPS, quicker loading times, especially on low-end machines. The number of fixes and optimizations would be too many to list, but the following have received the biggest adjustments. Photo and video cameras, shadows, the weather and sky effects, UI, physics, audio, reflections, textures, and shaders are now streamlined to GPU to significantly reduce VRAM and RAM usage, and tent doors cloth system have been completely overhauled to increase performance. Training, which I still have not done, so maybe we'll do a video of me doing the training. They've made some changes to training, basically. New! So here's some new stuff that's being added to the game outside of our Lighthouse, right? New ID card badges can now be unlocked. Lighthouse Keeper. Correctly identify the ghost on Point Hope 50 times with a reward multiplier above 0. So you have to get the ghost right, but you also have to do it not on friendly ghost and with your multiplier above 0, because there's other things that can make your multiplier 0, right? Apocalypse Bronze. Correctly identify the ghost, take a ghost photo, and complete all objectives on Sunny Meadows with a difficulty multiplier of 6 or higher. Apocalypse Silver. Correctly identify the ghost, take a ghost photo, and complete all objectives on Sunny Meadows with a difficulty multiplier of 10 or higher. Apocalypse Gold. Correctly identify the ghost, take a ghost photo, and complete all objectives on Sunny Meadows with a difficulty multiplier of 15. So the note here is that if you've already completed any of the Apocalypse challenges, you will need to complete a single game of any kind to receive your new ID card rewards. Now, my question is, does this mean I have to complete the game correctly, or do I just have to complete the game? So I already know that my friend Les, if you don't know lovely Les, you should definitely check her out. I will link her in the description. She has gone in and she completed the challenge on bronze, and it gave her all 3, Apocalypse, Bronze, and Gold. Perfect, because she's already done her gold challenge, right? We're going to go in as soon as we load the game up, before we even go to Point Hope, just to see. And we are going to load into a bronze. Just choose a random ghost. And see if we get the badges or not. Now, will it make a difference if we get the ghost right? Maybe. But I just want to see if it just means that we have to complete the game, or if it means we have to complete it correctly. So we'll find out. We'll find out together. Players can now carry an igniter in addition to 3 other items. So this means that you'll be able to carry your lighter or your matches plus 3 additional items. So you could carry 3 smudge sticks. You could carry 2 smudge sticks and a flashlight. You could carry a flashlight, a smudge stick, and a book. Whatever you want. Your lighter, your matches, they no longer take up an item slot, which is so nice. So nice. And it makes sense, because if you're carrying all of these things in one hand most of the time anyway, right? Which is what it appears to be. How are you lighting your smudge stick? Right? So, I'm excited about that. Unlocking a new reward that is not tied to leveling up will now show a pop-up on the mission summary screen. Ghostwriting books now play new sounds when closed. They added Kate and Catherine to possible ghost first names. And ghosts can now leave single fingerprints on small lamps and TV remotes in all locations. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm excited to try and find some fingerprints on some lamps and some remotes. And I'm excited to see what Obake fingerprints on lamps and remotes looks like. Just saying. Some changes. Equipment. You can no longer swap inventory slots while taking a photo. These are basically changes that they made to weekly challenges, which we'll find out when we do the weekly challenges, so we'll worry about that then. Asking the Ouija board bone location questions will now drain 20% sanity, down from 50%, due to bone rewards not being included in the reward multiplier, which is nice. Lighting the summoning circle candle will now instantly end the setup phase. Ghosts. Non-ghost writing ghosts now close the book after throwing it. So previously, we've talked about how if a ghost throws your ghostwriting book and you are playing with 3 evidence, you can rule out ghostwriting. You can go in and you can go in your book and you can cross it out, right? Because that ghost is not a ghostwriting ghost. It used to sometimes wonder, did it throw the book or did something else happen? Did it just shake and fall? Did you move the book? Did you move the book? If you're playing with multiple people, now you don't have to worry about it. Because if the ghost throws the book, it's going to close it. So you're going to find the book and you're going to find it closed. You're not just going to find it tossed somewhere else open, right? Now, keep in mind, if you are still playing with 2 evidence, 1 evidence, or obviously no evidence, if the ghost throws the ghost writing book, do not cross it out. Do not cross it out. You cannot rule it out. It just means that that particular ghost is not going to give you writing. It doesn't mean that it cannot be a writing ghost. It just means that maybe it's hiding writing, or maybe it's not a ghost writing ghost. It could be either. Ghosts can no longer interact with already knocked down paintings. This one's exciting. Shades can no longer blow out fire sources or write in ghost writing books if there are players in the room, to keep their strength consistent. So, assuming all of our boundaries are correct and working properly, which we know they haven't been, maybe they're fixed, maybe they're not. Who knows? But assuming they're working properly, Shades will not be able to do these things as long as players are in the room. They've also improved the ghost's ability to interact with closed doors, which is nice. They've improved the Banshee's AI targeting when they stalk a player. So I believe this has more to do with when the ghost is not hunting and you are, across the house. So the ghost wanders to you. It's stalking you. It's got a crush on you. It wants to touch your booty, I wish to see the ghost will now limit your vision after the ghost event instead of before, to allow you to see the ghost, which is something that it should have been doing all along, because if you're wishing to see the ghost, shouldn't you see the ghost? Just saying. They also increased the sanity drain on one of the ghost events to match the other events. As predicted, they did move a few of the weekly challenges to Point Hope, so I'm excited to do those there and see how different they are. It's going to be exciting. They've also drastically improved the sunrise visuals, turning on several light switches in a room, but not all will now drain sanity at a reduced rate instead of the full sanity drain speed. Props that don't move when hit with other props will no longer play an additional impact sound, which is really nice because I think that's one of the things that might have added to people thinking they were hearing Pulte throws instead of just a one item throw. They also adjusted all weather's distant fog color to better blending with the horizon. They removed Point Hope teasers from all maps and lobbies, so if you missed those, you didn't get to see them. They have been immortalized in a video that my best friend Cooper's Charms made. I will link that below. And I do think we have a video somewhere where we did them a long time ago. And if we do, I'll try and find that and link that below as well. But Cooper did a really good updated one, so you should definitely check it out. Optimize assets across all maps, lowered resolution for light cookies, but increased resolution for skylight shadows. Move the green bowl in Edgefield living room to help with the lamp interaction and new fingerprints. The Tanglewood utility room door can now be closed correctly by the ghost, and medium tint windows now have correct collision on both sides. There's been some audio adjustments, which I know that many of us are excited about. They adjusted audio effects to help identify sounds above or below you. Sounds that are one floor above are bass boosted and muffled. Sounds that are one floor below will be more muffled and quiet. And sounds that are two floors above you or below will have more extreme effects and volume reduction. So this is going to be especially helpful because Point Hope has 10 billion floors. But it's going to be helpful anyway because many of us had trouble for the most part. Well, I shouldn't say many of us, but some of us had trouble with the floors anyway because we just can't hear. So I'm excited about this. The heartbeat sound will no longer be altered by reverb or other audio effects. Audio levels for ambient room tone and Ouija board have been remastered to bring them in line with other sounds and reduce the volume for the writing sound for the Ghost Writing Book 3. It was quite loud. I don't think I ever really noticed that before, but now that it's been pointed out. There's new images for the difficulty, money, and prestige level pop-ups. They've improved color accuracy for several UI components, increase the width of the scroll bars for the shop to make it easier for VR players. Several ID card titles have been renamed and shortened, and they changed the interaction amount to activity level and custom settings to better reflect what it does. Some fixes that they've done. For the player movement will no longer be affected by held equipment. Thank goodness. So hopefully we won't be being pushed around by things anymore. Stamina recovery will now correctly start even if you are still holding down the sprint button but not moving. So I didn't even realize this was an issue. And now that I know it's an issue, it makes sense because there's been many times where I've been like, how am I out of stamina? This might be it. So I'm excited about that. There is no longer a visual glitch when rapidly equipping and unequipping the headgear as one of the player models. You can now change your sprint mode while in game in VR. Fix several areas where the VR teleport movement could not teleport to. Changing your sprint mode to hold from toggle on PC while sprint is toggled on will no longer keep you sprinting without pressing the sprint button. And removing sprinting field of view increase due to a graphical issue. So I'm thinking when we're going to be, playing like no sprint games, when we hit the sprint button, we're not going to see the screen move anymore. So that's going to be interesting. Ghosts. Hanging paintings thrown by the ghosts will no longer fall through the floor. The ghosts and the bone can no longer get stuck in several locations. We'll see about that. Yurei can now use their ability on doors that are open at the start of the game. So I'm wondering if this is going to fix us having to claim doors, or we'll see. Demon and Banshee attempting to use their ability but failing will no longer add the abilities used stat. Ghosts will no longer keep throwing the same object over and over and will instead choose more varied items within its interaction range. For equipment, here are some of the most important ones. Your parabolic mic 2 is going to give you your correct volume, which is nice. And don't even try to get that parabolic mic while you're in the truck. In theory, your EMF reader 1 will now point the needle closer to the EMF value instead of kind of bouncing around above and below it, which will be really nice and make it a lot easier to read. If you were using the hack where you could take multiple photos of the same EMF interaction by using your inventory to refresh the EMF spot, can't do that anymore. If you're holding the parabolic mic in your offhand, but it's on, it's not going to muffle your audio anymore. So that's going to be nice. This one's really nice too. All motion and sound sensor map icons are now accurately sized on all maps because that was one that was tripping a lot of people up. For the environment, here are some of the most important things. The player and ghost will now correctly be detected when moving between different rooms and floors. This will make evidence gathering much more consistent. You're going to be able to see fingerprints in the Maple Lodge cabin windows again, which will be really nice. In theory, the ghost will not be getting out of bounds in several places in Sunny Meadows anymore, nor will it be getting stuck behind the generator in Camp Woodwind. Some sound changes. Impact sounds will no longer play multiple times at once, which is nice. For the UI, skipping the animation when you level up more than once will no longer skip the previous level's unlock pop-ups. Challenge map names will now be correct, and you can no longer complete the ghost photo objective when there is no space for photos in the journal. Womp womp. So, if you need a ghost photo, if the ghost photo is an objective and you're trying for that perfect game, you either have to get good at getting that photo during a hunt, or hope you get a 3-star photo during an event. Good luck, ghost hunters. Good luck. Some known issues, so keep these ones in mind, and I'm sure there's going to be more. The Diogen pathing can be inconsistent during hunts at Point Hope. Small items can occasionally fall through walls and floors in Point Hope. Interactions can sometimes repeat multiple times, and MSAA will cause visual artifacts while dead. As always, if you experience any issues, please join the official Phasmophobia Discord. And thanks from the Kinetic Games team. Let's get into some games now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Vodka's saying hi.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
All right. Now, let me make sure my filter is off for you guys, because I want you to get the full effect when we are going into our new map. It is perfect. Single player. All right, the first thing we want to do, I do have tier 3 headgear. Let's go. Let's go. We want to make sure we are using the tier 3 headgear. I want to see if the tier 3 incense pushes us, so we're going to change to the tier 3 incense. Typically, I'm a tier 2 incense kind of person, and I think even if tier 3 doesn't push me anymore, I'm still going to be a tier 2 incense kind of gal, just because I like the ghost wandering rather than being stopped in one place. So we also want to test out the tier 3 thermo. UV light, we're going to want to use the tier 2 with the changes. All right. And so right now, obviously, we don't have the special Apocalypse badge. But you guys know we've finished Apocalypse so many times. We've finished it so many times. Look, we got the trophy. There's a trophy. Unfortunately, they only give us one trophy. But we finished it so many times. So, let's load up and see. Yeah, let's load up an Apocalypse 3. Why not? Let's load up and see if we just load into the Apoc 3 and choose a random ghost, if it'll count. Should we go in and get one hunt and just see? You know you're addicted when ...
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting.
Capture a photo of the ghost, motion sensor, witness an event. Oh goodness. Let's just go in and see. Let's just go in and let's do it for funsies, because why not, right? Ooh, oh, I gotta rebind my headgear. Let's see. Oh, what am I gonna bind it to? We're not getting pushed. I don't hear the ghost, unfortunately. Oh, the shift isn't doing the zoomy thing. Well, guys, let's guess a random ghost. Let's see if we get it correct. Oh, and watch this. Okay, so we have our lighter. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. And we still have our lighter. Amazing. All right, what are we guessing? This is definitely right. I swear to God, if we get this right, and we just randomly guessed, I'm gonna die. Is it correct? It was a yokai. It was almost correct. It was almost correct. And it unlocked all of them. So yeah, so all you have to do is load in, choose a random ghost. You don't even have to complete the challenge as long as you have previously completed the challenge. Future Shana coming in here to be fully transparent after having talked to my best friend Cooper's Charms. Not only do you not have to complete an actual challenge aside from having to have completed it in the past, you don't actually have to go into the apocalypse at all. You just need to go into a game in general on any difficulty and leave, and it will give you your badges. She said she got it doing nightmare difficulty on Edgefield, and it worked just fine. So just get into a game. Excellent. So let's see what they look like. So that's your bronze, your silver, and your gold, which of course, if you're going to use them and you've got bronze, silver, and gold, why would you use the bronze or silver, you know? We got to leave the gold up there, right? We got to leave the gold up there. Now let's go check out our new map. I'm going to preset this to amateur, but we're going to make a couple other changes as well, just because I want us to go in and I want us to have some fun with this. All right. Let's do it. Watch out. Watch what you are saying. The ghosts are listening.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Are they?
Before investigating.
All right.
There's been no reports of
We got
violence
Paul
or fighting,
Gayton.
so please remain careful.
Oh my God. Look. So this is first floor, I'm guessing? Yeah, first floor on the map. Second floor. Third floor. Our breaker is on the third floor. Is that blood? Oh. Fourth floor. Fifth floor. Sixth floor. Seventh floor. Eighth floor. Ninth floor. 10th floor. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, what do we want to go in with first? Oh, should we check? Okay, so we've only got one camera. One camera here to start with. We can see the outside of the truck. Let's bring some UV, right? Let's bring... What else do we want to bring? I don't even know. Maybe let's bring dots so we can play with dots. And then... Thermo? We can play with the thermo, play with the new thermo. Yeah? I'm so nervous, but excited at the same time. Oh, look at this clear night. All right, so something else we're gonna do, which I'm really excited for, we're gonna wish for sunrise. We're gonna wish for sunrise, guys. Because why not? You know what, actually, I wanna bring flashlight so we can get a good look around. Let's get a good look around. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You hear the water? Look at the cliffs. It looks so good, too. Oh! It splashed up over the edge! Oh my goodness. Oh, a bell? Oh! That's so fun! That is so fun. Oh my goodness. I love that you get to play with the bell. Fun! Just making sure there's no, like, clues anywhere. You guys know how the maps have, like, fun little hints and stuff. Just gotta make sure. Point Hope Lighthouse, built at this place by the province of Massachusetts, was first lighted February 18th, 1802, extended in 2002 to include entry house. This tablet has been placed by the United States Lighthouse Service September 2002 in commemoration of the 200th anniversary. We can't go over there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think that said dummy on it. You guys ready to go inside? Okay, even the door sounded cool. Got some family photos. Some fish on the wall. I wonder if we're gonna see any, like, CC's stuff around. What is this? Is this a hiding spot? I wonder if you can hide in here. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to turn off all the hiding and see if you can still get in these spots. Interesting. Oh, the sound is so good. Right? Oh my gosh. Look at all this. These have to be hiding. These have to be closet hiding. Oh, it's so good. Stop it. You stop it right now. You stop it right now. Oh my god. Can I pick these up? I can! We can have a sword fight. Ah! I'm dead. I'm dying. What was that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I light the fire? I should have grabbed a lighter. Oh my god, I gotta remember to grab a lighter and see if we can light the fire. I gotta see if we can light the fire. I gotta see. I gotta see. I gotta see. Oh my god. Oh my god. They need to put Johnny's book on here. How do we get them to get Johnny's book on the bookshelves. I wonder if we can... Oh, here's the tarot cards. Okay. So tarot cards are in your first room. On the little table between the sofas. Noted. Boop, boop. Should we pull one? Wheel of Fortune, green. How fortunate for us. How fortunate for us. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go grab a lighter. I'm gonna go grab a lighter before I forget. Tell me this isn't cozy. Tell me this isn't cozy. I'm moving in. I don't care if it's haunted. I am moving in. Alright, we're gonna keep exploring downstairs before we look upstairs, too. I am moving in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a bathroom. Got soap in the sink. That's pretty realistic. Not gonna lie. Can we get in the... Shut up. Wait. Do you think the ghost can see you through the shower? Or do you think you can hide in here and pray? Like, obviously the ghost can probably open that, but do you think you can hide in here and pray? We can take a shower. I wonder if the ghost can leave fingerprints on that. Just for Sean. You're welcome, Sean. I am deceased. Let's go upstairs. Did you guys hear that? And the dripping sound? Oh, not the leaking garbage. Oh my goodness. Friend angry. Why angry? Joe. You can turn the ice machine on and off. I'm dead. I wonder if the ghost can do that too. I mean, if we can do it, obviously the ghost can, but like... Stop it! Wait, why can I click on that? Oh, because I can pick it up. Okay. This makes sense. This makes sense. Oh my god. Dead. Dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, Tide Pods! It says tidy. Nutty Crackle. Shredded wheat. Got the washer and dryer. Gotta be able to do your laundry, you know. Is this what's dripping? It is! This is what's dripping! Oh my god. The ghost turned off the breaker. Which is right here. I wonder how many lights you can turn on in this place before the breaker will blow. I guess we should, or we can test that out. Can we throw this? It doesn't break. Sturdy wine bottles. Sturdy wine bottles. I hear a clock. Oh, the mirror. So the mirror is on the third floor. Third floor. Oh, can I light these? I can. I'm dead. So this is your first floor, is your kitchen. Your second floor is your bar slash wine. You can open the cigar case. I was gonna say, please tell me I can light this. I cannot, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. How freaking fun is this? I don't smoke, for those of you who might be curious, but it's still fun. Ah! Dead, deceased, thrilled, excited. Oh. Got a cabinet. You cannot hide in it. There's no hiding here though. So you got a table you can loop around here. Hopefully you guys have been practicing your looping skills. You can probably use this centerpiece to try and loop the ghost as well, if you can keep it from getting line of sight of you. Let's see what our fourth floor is. Fourth floor is... I think we just blew our breaker. You cannot have many lights on in this place. You cannot have many lights on in this place. Dang. Fourth floor is the game room, it appears. Is that, what is that? Huh. Okay. Oh, we have a guitar case. Could play some darts. Anybody good at darts? Oh! You really can play darts! Would the ghost like to play some darts with me? You guys think the ghost is any good at darts? Stop it. Can I? Nope, can't play billiards. Bullseye bonanza. Bonanza. You can, oh my god, you can mess with all the balls. I'm dead. Got a Ouija board here. Inside the shelf. Oh, we've got some matches here. So if you forgot your lighter, you can use the matches that come with the furnace. Oh, there's only one. But it's better than none, right? One is better than none. Oh, lots of alcohol. What are these? Demon? Oh no! Demon? Stop it. This says demon on it. It says demon on it. I am dead. What else do we have in here? 6 finger. 6 finger spice. 6 finger spice. They must have been to my cafe. 6 finger Scotch whiskey. I'm dead. What's this one say? I can't really read it. Dark Tribute single malt Scotch whiskey. Dark Tribute single malt Scotch whiskey. Not quite as interesting as the other two, but or the other 3. I'm in love. The devs are after my heart, you guys. Get out of town! Oh my god. Yes. I am vibing. I am vibing. What a vibe. A red shell, a blue shell, and a green shell. Do we think this is a clue for something? Alright. 5th floor. What do we have 5th floor? I should turn a light off down here. Unfortunately, we cannot open the curtains, but it appears we have the summoning circle. Oh, wow. Oh, I found the boner. Oh, wait, that's not a boner. That's a boat. It looked like a boner. Divine comedy. Did you guys hear that? That was weird. Alright, let's see what's on the 6th floor. On our 6th floor, ooh, we have the bedroom. Ooh. Look at that makeup palette. Oh, with the music box. I love that the glass crunches when you walk over it. This, while this is not a hiding spot, Might be somewhere that in a pinch you can maybe tuck yourself into if you've run from the ghost and you've broken line of sight. So that's worth noting. All the like creaky lighthouse sounds. So here for it. We've got a hiding spot here. That's worth noting. So 6th floor does have a hiding spot. See what's on our 7th floor. Seventh floor, we have a kid's bedroom. Oh, it's a Sharky. How cute. How cute is this? How cute. Sharky. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. Look at all the drawings. Mom, dad, me, friend. Cute. I wonder if friend was one of the ghosts. Love that for him. The voodoo doll. Mr. Floppy. Mr. Floppy's missing an arm. Mr. Floppy. Oh no. Something's wrong. Why is his arm like that? Mr. Floppy, your arm's a little messed up. Okay, well it's there. Just not when we're holding him up. That's unfortunate. Mr. Floppy's seen better days. 'Cause I've seen better days. Bam, 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 bam. Why is he sad with a message in a bottle? Oh, here's hiding. Here's hiding. So you can hide in the boys' room on the 7th floor in this closet right here. That's a little bit creepy of a hiding spot though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. That's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Let's see what's on the 8th floor. I think our ghost might be here. We've got a bone on the 8th floor. Our ghost is definitely on the 8th floor. Little rocking horse. My favorite song. Okay, so that's not blood, it's just paint, guys. Don't turn the breaker off again. Don't worry. It's just paint. It's definitely gonna be the type of place that you might want to get used to just not having a breaker in. Because running to turn that breaker on is gonna get very... He already turned it off. It's gonna become a pain in the ass. Here we go. Oh, hi, buddy. Thanks for the ghost event. Seeing him come up the stairs like that just now, though, was very creepy. Whew, hunts are gonna be terrifying on this map. He's rocking the rocking chair. You can hide in these lockers on the 8th floor. What? Oh, those are so cool. And also very loud. Can I pick the hatchet up? Oh, that was dangerous. Don't do that. What? Oil can. Oil can. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. Hello? Let's go up to our 9th floor. Actually, I know this is our ghost room. Let's check our temps in here. Let's just check for freezing. So if we keep holding it, it'll keep checking the temperature. Oh, I love it. I love it. We don't have to keep clicking the button. It just continuously checks the temperature for us. And we can still left click and do other things while we're holding it down. I love it. I love it. This is so nice. Now, assuming this is correctly the ghost room, which, I mean, we're getting so much activity in here, it's gotta be, right? This is, we're not gonna get freezing. We're not getting freezing. So I'm gonna go ahead and in our book, we're just gonna rule out freezing, right? It's not an Oni, but it turned a light on up here, which means it's not a mare. Okay. What is that? Fascinating. I want to go to the top. I can't see shit. Or is it off and I need to turn it on? I don't really know. I feel like I should be able to see up here, right? Why can't I see anything? Why is it so dark? I just made it darker. This is scary. Whoa. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We are not. We are not. We are not outside right now. There's our truck. Oh my god. I love this so much. I love this so much. This map is insane. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can I move in? Can I move in, sir? No? Come on. Come on. All right. Now, we are gonna go grab a few more things. All right, we are back upstairs in our ghost room. I want to see how the new dots works. So we've got our tier 3 dots doing its thing, vibing. Say we want to stop it like halfway through the room. Let's see. Pause. Oh my god. It's still and it's quiet. It's still and it's quiet. And there is a Orby. There's an Orby. There's an Orby. Okay. See if we... It should throw the writing book, because writing won't give anything, right? We're down to Banshee or Abake, which means our evidence is either going to be EMF 5 or dots, right? So, in theory, it should throw this writing book. Maybe. We know you're not an Oni. I'm hoping maybe Banshee, because it would be nice to see the dots like this, but what I want to do... Let's go grab our EMF, because this thing is really active. Making our way upstairs, walking fast to the ghost. Let's figure it out. Do-doodly doodly do. Do-doodly doodly doodly do. Gonna put a dots over here. Maybe we can find our ghost. Oh my god, look how well lit this room is with dots everywhere. Ah! Why'd that sound like rats scurrying? I kinda hated that. I don't even have a problem with rats. That was terrifying. Oh, the new EMF sound? Okay, that was cool. It's definitely throwing stuff. Do something. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Do something. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Alright, I'm gonna go grab... I'm gonna go grab our tarot cards. The sounds in this place are so creepy. Devil. Tower. Wheel of Fortune. That's a 3. 3. Hermit. Devil. Got a 4. Hermit. Sun. Alright. I wish for activity. EMF 5. There's our new EMF sound. Which means we have an Obake. Unfortunate we're not going to be able to see our shapeshift. We might... I don't think there's a lamp in here. There is. I don't know the likelihood that it'll touch it, though. Let's go wish for sunrise on the roof. Because what better place, right? I wish for sunrise. How gorgeous is this? I'm dead. I'm moving in. Haunted? Who cares? I live here now. I live here now. Oh, it's so pretty. As the precedent has been set, there is, of course, an Easter egg in this map. And if you want to see me walk you through how to find the Easter egg, you'll have to keep an eye out for the next one. I did sort of uncover through parts of this things that led up to the Easter egg. If you think you know what those are without having already known, leave a comment below. But let me know what you think. Oh, look how beautiful. We're moving in. If you guys want to see us figure out the Easter egg, you'll have to keep an eye out for another video, but let me know what you guys think of the new map and the updates and everything else, because I'll tell you what, guys. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. I'm so excited by this, and I hope you are too. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. If you're new here, if you're not new here, if you just haven't already, please leave a comment below. Please hit the subscribe button. Please turn the bell on. Do all the things that I am supposed to tell you to do as a good YouTuber. Make sure you come hang out. It's a good time. Check out all the videos. We're here every Sunday with the weekly challenge, and we stream it live here and on Twitch. You can also join us. You do have to join through Twitch if you want to play, but it's a good time. Remember to stay Genki, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
I'm a guy that really likes support. My dance was just sacrifice the entire altar. I'm a guy that goes with that side. When everything is pumpkin spice, I know I'll be alright. Put on the best sheet I got. It highlights my flirtation.